Well, what's going on, folks? Deadmantoons and Leo the Madman back again. Two more episodes of Fionna and Cake. Two more just what the hell episodes of Fionna and Cake. And no, I don't have any other funny ways to intro this. Let's just get it started. Big elephant in the room off the top of the list. I love every version of Adult Finn so much. God damn, and also like I don't understand what they were cooking when you show us this snowman and it's clearly Finn Murtins in ice form, but the next time we see him, it's like years later and he's grown. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with old fucking crotchety, what's his name, Joel from The Last of Us Finn. But what was that? How did he get rid of the crown? How is he back to normal? Why you just gonna skip that? And also, he's very much alive, right?
Well, if you remember correctly,
No, alive.
what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. If you remember correctly, Prismo had that big like cone thing and gave it to our Finn. I'm gonna call him Prime Finn for now. To go into what the fans have dubbed Pointy Nose Finn as the Farm Universe and delete the crown and kill the Lich because the Lich was trying to go through the multiverse. They found like the human version of Billy, which is his name was Bobby, I think, and I think that big cone thing because Finn couldn't kill himself or unalive that version of himself. He's like, no, Jake, I can't do it. That's me. And he's like, oh, well, we got to do something. And I think they used a big cone thing to shoot the crown instead.
I have zero memory of that, but all right. Either way, and also, is Jay the oldest kid, a boy or a girl?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, makes sense. And
I could not tell.
We're gonna talk about who Finn's wife might be, because one of his kids is a redhead, and one of them is also named Bonnie, which I assume comes from Bonnabelle. But I don't think Finn dated any redheads. Even who even would theoretically be human in this world?
I'm just gonna say Human Huntress. That seems like the only one that he really
I also
hits
just
with.
add, man, fuck Choose Goose. Fuck every version of Choose Goose. I hate him. But all right.
Simon,
Go ahead.
Simon was literally trying to tell her, "Hey, make sure that's the right fucking crown," and she's like, "Nah, fam, watch this."
Because Simon knows how Choose Goose is. Fuck that damn thing.
And with this version of Finn, I loved him so much. I really hope he's not dead.
I love the arm that he's used to wielding, and I love old dog Jake. I love all of his kids had that same sense of adventure he did. I love all that, but this isn't Finn's show. We got to get on Fionna and Cake. Might I just add, Cake is fucking hilarious. I love the part where they meet the Winter King, and she just snatches the crown immediately.
She gets out of there.
Let's get out of here, and nobody follows her. They just watch her. Oh, that shit's funny.
And then she's just immediately yeah, I love that both times. Kiss each other. Come on, you want to kiss each other.
I don't think the thought hasn't occurred. No, that just stuttered my way through that sentence. Like, don't think it hasn't occurred to me. Like, but all in all, as far as theories or anything about what's going on, I don't entirely got. I think the only like universal changing thing here is it happened once, apparently by accident, and then it happened again. Fionna and Cake are just sucking the magic out of everything.
Yeah,
like,
I noticed
something
that.
for too long, it's no longer magical.
Yeah. I really liked the what do you call himself? The Winter King. I liked the whole song. I liked how animated he is. It really tore me up inside to find out that he just reflected the insanity.
He's very obviously some brand of evil. Like, he's really not a bad guy because he has no reason to help them past he just wants to. He deadass was going to make a new crown for Simon and probably throw even more crazy on the Princess Bubblegum so he could be normal.
It's like red flags, like with goth women that could kill me. When I was looking at Winter King, I was wearing red sunglasses, so I didn't have to see the red flags.
I just wanted
him to be perfect. Exactly. I just wanted him to be because because Simon. I've said this in previous episodes. Simon is destined to be just depressed and sad and lonely.
There is a theory that the reason he did it to this Princess Bubblegum is because she accidentally killed their universe Marceline, which is why you see a little ice Marcy in his
Oh God.
cave dungeon thing or house, whatever it is, just strumming on the little bass guitar.
And then when Simon is like, "Oh, what about Betty? Betty? Oh, the dead one."
Yeah, why? What's
Oh my
that? What's going
God.
on there? Why isn't he
I
thinking
think
about Betty?
okay. So you remember our Simon when he was like shooting ice everywhere and he thought he killed Betty? What if this
Yeah,
one actually did?
did it.
Like she wasn't able to hop through the portal. He found her and murdered her.
Yeah, you're right, because it couldn't be the same chain of events because his Simon's Betty isn't dead. So he specifically said the dead one. All right, that's valid. I can vibe with that one. By the way, I fucking rock with the Candy Queen. We sub the Candy Queen in this fucking house. Oh,
I
that
love
shit
how
was
she's
amazing.
like, "I'm gonna put us in a blender," and Simon's like, "That's a beautiful analogy, not an analogy."
Not a
Da-da-da.
metaphor. Da-na-na. And it's like a big ass blend. And then when they show up to save her, it's like, not your business. I like, oh, the crazy.
I loved. Okay, this might be a little fucked up, but I love that every one of the candy people that Fiona killed actually were good guys under the curse, and
Yeah,
she was just
the
ripping
horror
them
of it.
apart.
Also, she just like even when they're just killing candy people, there is a sense of like a slightly more maturity to it than Adventure Time had. Like the way she's like how to put it, her method of doing it isn't like specific to fight a candy person. She would be slicing up people if they were stopping her. Like the way she just cuts through and goes through the arteries or slices them up. Also, I really hope Cake never gets control of her powers. That shit's just funny.
It's funnier when she can't control it. And I'm going to be honest, if I saw what Fiona saw, a person I just kissed just age in front of me and die, I'd probably kill myself.
Like, kill myself. Also, I don't know how old. Again, how old is Fiona supposed to be?
I,
Why are you
I
kissing
believe
that very
I
very
believe
old man.
I looked it up because I was curious because it would be weird if she was young and they like showed her in her panties and a sports bra.
Oh
I looked it
yeah,
up. I believe she's in her 20s.
yeah. You're right. Like,
Believe
is
she's
she
in her
supposed to be the
20s.
same age as Finn
As
and
like
Finn
Finn.
Murtins?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like that because like I believe Prismo set her to be the same age as Finn, so naturally she would like age to be the same age as Finn, right?
True,
I
true.
believe.
Also, I did slight theory from the last two episodes. Fiona, if Fiona is Fiona the same age as our Finn, and Finn Mertens is also the same age, that would mean that all Finns, if we're going by our current timeline, are the same age. So, or like were created around similar times. So that means Flapjack either takes place in the future, or that kid is just 25 years old.
But wait. There was also that universe at the end of the episode where everyone was a baby. So
Oh
maybe
shit!
most of them are older and some of them are still being made. Because remember, Prismo said he's been doing this for a minute, so
Yeah, he
so
has
that's
them
why he wanted to create it. So maybe he had to make a few new ones, but he said Flapjack was already there.
Yeah, he said he even commented like, "This is a weird one." So this one's been here for a certain amount of time. And if we're counting the canonic end in Flapjack, where they eat so much candy that they turn human, technically, that hasn't happened yet. Clearly, if they still watch this, either they turn back in the cartoon somehow, or that's just a end is yet to come sort of thing. Which does fall into the theory that this is an old one. I'm talking like years ago theory that Finn and Flapjack were actually twins,
I
and
like that.
Candied Island is Land of Ooh.
Land that would make so much sense.
Yeah, that's that. That's where that theory comes from. But
Also,
it's
one of
probably
them.
because Pendleton Ward, the dude who created Adventure Time, also worked on Marvel's Smith's Adventures of Flapjack back in the day.
Also, I want to like backpedal right quick to I know we got to continue with Fionna and Cake, but this universe, the farm universe of Finn, I loved him
Mertens.
so much. And someone said, he's probably more badass because he has kids. No, it's because he has a nose. He can smell the danger. But
Yeah, little notes there, like the fact that he still has Bartram, which means Bartram came back at some point, meaning his parents are dead. So there's that.
and
But B, what happened to the baby though? His little baby sibling.
yeah,
And C, oh god. And C, I love the fact that he has a fucking flamethrower just because he hates the ice that much.
yeah.
Like he just can't stand. He actually
Kinda
went
like
on a
Simon.
killing spree, and now he just can't stand ice anymore.
And another thing about this Finn, I think he's more stern and serious because he didn't have Jake. I think that's why our
Well, 10%.
Finn that we love. Yeah. But what I mean, like, he didn't have the animated Jake, the lovable one to teach him, like, hey, you can be serious, but you can also be goofy. He just had to grow up as serious. He realized he killed a lot of people. Like you said, he went on a rampage. He had to reflect on himself with no one there. Obviously, his dad's not there because they might have died. He might have accidentally killed them in the ice. So I think he just had to like self-isolate, finally got a family, and now he's just a badass.
By the way, might I add, this is the absolute worst, and I'm not kidding, worst bounty hunter in fucking fiction. And I thought 6'6" or Boba Fett was bad because you just keep failing. The man keeps getting so close, and it's specifically because he keeps talking. He keeps fucking it up. Like when he's hovering above Fionna and Cake, he's like, what do we do now? Is that what you do is die, and now they're gone, dumbass. Why didn't you just kill them or whatever you want to do?
Honestly.
God damn it.
Gotta keep the plot going. I have a theory about this guy.
Go on.
So you know how he's like, I can finally be the Wishmaster by telling them how you're fuck up. Mm-hmm. I believe that he was like in line to be the Wishmaster, and you know how he's like a stickler for rules, right? Mm-hmm. They were probably telling him like, hey, you gotta do it like this, and you can bend the rules just a little bit, just don't, fuck it up too bad. But he didn't like that. He wanted to create stuff that wasn't goofy. He was too strict, and they're like, okay, you're obviously not the right one. And then Prismo comes in, and Prismo's a chill guy. He was vibing with Jake. Prismo was perfect. He stole his job, and that's why he doesn't like him.
Or invites him to the parties, apparently.
Yeah.
I was never invited.
I don't think he's allowed to have parties. That's probably why he doesn't invite him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because it's usually just him and fucking Cosmic Owl anyway, and sometimes Jake.
Mm-hmm. I think only elemental, like celestial people are allowed, like the Cosmic Owl and people like that. But Fionna and Cake. When I don't want Fionna. I want them to be able to get their world back, but at the same time, I mean, this is kind of what Simon wants now, to go back to being just barely out of it.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
I don't know what is his goals here. Does he? Because he knows he wasn't in the right mind to become when he was Ice King, but he wants to bring it back for what? It's not like you'll fit back in. Yeah, okay. In theory, you'll fit back in, but it won't be you. Like it won't be you. Like, oh, I have magic now. Now I can move out of Human City.
But that's the thing. I don't think he cares anymore. I think he just wants to. I think he just that little maze that he was in when he was Ice King, that Princess Bubblegum and Marceline went into when his crown was acting wonky. I think he just wants to chill there again. Because he had like a lot of stuff that, even though it was like an endless void that you couldn't escape, they went to that one building. Santa was sitting there and some other dude, and it looked like there are actual buildings here. He loves books. He probably spent all his time reading, and the books just kept coming.
He can read here. We can build a maze.
Yeah, but
in
like
the real world.
I get that, but like again, he doesn't fit in here. In that world, he could just keep to himself and just let Ice King go rampant. He didn't have to care, and now he has to try to fit in a world that he has since passed him. He's no longer futuristic humans.
Like so much shit missed, so much time passed, and by the time you finally come to, Betty's the devil now who has to go back to hell. It's just
can't be with Betty. He doesn't want it.
It does like ring heavy on a man. I don't know. Not that I have a problem with depressed Simon. That shit's funny. They're like, Simon, you're a doctor. Help her. I'm a something. Damn it. whatever the fuck his name is.
And I love when they were talking about the stew. He was like bringing up the story about the ship, that if you take out more parts, it's still the ship. And they didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but he kept talking.
Because literally, you're the only person left alive who would fucking care.
I actually like that Big Time was still alive.
Who the fuck is Big Time?
The dude that was the dude that was going balding, and his glasses broke, and he had like big shiny anime eyes. Yeah, Big Destiny. Sorry, I don't know why I called him Big Time. Sorry. All right, that's all I got.
When his daughter first kissed Finn's kid, I verbally shouted lesbians. but I don't think. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck Jay's race is.
Race? You mean gender?
Yes. No, I do not. Whatever. That's all. I guess there's no. Yeah, there's nothing much for us to go off of now. As far as theory wise, I guess that's all we got to say. Anything else before we wrap this up?
I wish Bubblegum stayed Candy Queen. I liked her better. Yeah, I liked her better as Candy Queen. And that's all I got.
I cannot stress enough that even if Candy Queen had succeeded in mincing Simon and Winter King, that's still not even a fucking 16th of the shit Bubblegum has done. Fuck Bubblegum.
Honestly. And that's the thing. She wasn't just going to blend those two up. She was going to blend herself into it and have her servants cook them into a cake.
Fuck that. I choose to end it off with fuck Bubblegum. Thank you all for watching or listening or whatever. Thank you, Leo, for coming out again. Leo, the Madman at Deadmantoons, signing off.
Bye.